Hi, I'm Scott Stewart, host of BC Backcountry. On today's episode, we're heading to Williams Lake, British Columbia, where I'll attend a 3D archery tournament hosted by the local Rod and Gun Club. Well, stay tuned and see how well I made out.
Early Saturday morning, as the campers crawled from their tents and stretched away the soreness brought on by their air mattresses, the people who brought their brandish trailers were still asleep, dreaming of a double shot of espresso and hoping their satellite TV would be able to receive the NHL playoff games later that evening. Well, I guess I can't blame them for that. As the crowd started to arrive, the anticipation was growing around the registration table, as competitors chose their categories and decided to take a chance on secondary prizes and secondary competitions such as the spot shoot. Where was I when this was going on? At the food concession, of course. With meals like these, who could go wrong? The prices were inexpensive, and it was a beautiful meal. It was put on by the Williams Lake Trail Riders Association, and they've been around since 1957. And this year was their second year fundraising here. Just have a look at that. What is 3D archery? It can be described as an addicting form of archery that consists of a course laid out similar to a golf course, with targets that are life-size animals, hand-painted to strikingly resemble the real animal. You go out on the course in groups, you take turns guessing the range of the target and shooting. Scoring will depend on how well you shot your arrow and how well you guessed the range. Each 3D target has a set of scoring rings on it, the smallest ring being the highest scoring. In the end, the highest score wins. The beauty of this sport is you can compete with any level of archer or age group, and you may or may not get beat by a novice or a youth. It's definitely worth giving a try. One of the two most amazing things I have discovered about 3D archery tournaments is how incredibly excited the kids get when they let fly an arrow that soars to the target and scores. If it happens to be a 10 they score, you can hear them talk about it for hours with their friends and family. The course is laid out in different distances for a range of archer types. For example, a men's compound would shoot from the furthest stake, while the youth would get to shoot from the closest stake. The second thing that I found amazing is the people. I have never found a group or organization that has so many friendly and knowledgeable people to help you learn or lend you something to help you finish the round. These archers have always ended up being as close friends. In my opinion, the Caribou Archers have outdone themselves this year with the attention to details. The course was in incredible shape, and I found it fairly easygoing. The time they spent making the targets more fun, such as a group of wolves that took down this deer, or a sow bear dressed up to meet Goldilocks. And this target had to be my favorite by far. a killer mosquito that took down an archer that tried to get on the course too early. Well, I took care of him. But there was a large amount of targets, including moose, deer, elk, and goat. But there was an unusual amount of targets that I'd never seen before. For instance, the velociraptor, baboons, and cobras, panthers. It was just an amazing shoot. Well done, Caribou archers.
There's too much. I'm sad. You don't want to think so?
No, I see that nose. Oh, in the leg.
Sounded like foam to me.
I gibbled him up.
Yeah!
Who's got the 10?
That's me.
Nice. Nice 10.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ready?
Okay, the first one I wanted Charlene.
Just a quick note on anchor points. You got to make sure when you come to full draw, you have a good solid anchor point and keep it there throughout the shoot. We're all guilty of going short. There's a good long solid one. When we get tired, we tend to do this, and we'll lose 5 yards in a shot. Try and keep it solid like this, and you'll have good shooting.
Two front teeth are 20 points, and then the big circle is going to be 16, and if you hit the steel, it's 20.
10.
And what,
Minus 5 if you hit his eye.
and what was the eyes?
-5 for the eyes.
He moved his nose.
It's an X-rated SpongeBob.
Next rated SpongeBob right now.
Whoa!
Go ahead, Melissa.
That's his time.
Fire, right? Yeah, Brad.
That SpongeBob's rolled down.
Don't take it off. Whoa! I hear that tooth, I think. Hey, Melissa.
I brought my
We
score
didn't
up
like.
a little.
The wrong tooth! The wrong tooth!
Oh, yeah. I got him.
Oh, so close!
Although I wouldn't have time to show everybody on tape, congratulations to everybody who did so well in the tournament, and congratulations to everybody who came out and had a good time. That's what it's all about. I'll just leave you out with some of the youths and cubs who collected some of their awards. Oh yeah, and if you're waiting to see how well I did, well, I took second place overall in the men's longbow, and I won some money on one of the spot shoots. So all in all, I did fairly well.
Second, Scott Stewart. And the side B shootout, Scott Stewart won that one.